Happy day, friends, and welcome to day 7 of Devoted. You have made it. You have made it to day 7. As I have been saying in previous sessions, you are not just setting the intention to live a life of devotion, you are actively in real time living a life of devotion. And so I have said it 100 times and I will probably say it 100 more times. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for showing up. I'm proud of you for committing yourself to this journey. I'm proud of you for realizing that living a life of devotion can really transform some shit for you. Okay. And so I'm proud of you for being here. I'm grateful to you for being here. You have made it a week. You have been walking this path, walking this journey with me for a week, and I am forever grateful to you for being here, for showing up, because as I always say, as you show up to do the work in your own life, as you show up to heal, to transform, not for anyone else, but for you, so that you can feel good in your body, so that you can be light, so that you can be well, so that you can know peace, right? As you are doing that for you, you are having an effect on the world around you and on the world as a whole. And so, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank yourself for showing up. Show yourself some love and gratitude because you are doing the work, and this work is not easy. Doing this work, healing, growing, transforming, transcending all the stuff that we need to transcend, those limited thoughts and behaviors and patterns that live within us, knowingly and unknowingly. That is not easy. That is not an easy thing to do. And here you are committed to doing it because you want to feel better, because you want to live better, because you want to live the life that God intended for you to live. Okay. And so thank you for being here. All right. We are currently in the process of focusing on devoting ourselves to the light within. Devoting ourselves to the light within. This light within us, this light that is the essence of who we are. This light that is eternal. It knows no end. It knows no bounds. It is eternal. This light that lives within us, that really lives within everything that we can see and cannot see. We are focusing on devoting ourselves to that light. So we're going to go ahead and settle in. We'll take our 3 deep breaths together. So go ahead and close your eyes. Allow yourself to just be where you are. As you are taking these deep breaths, as you're inhaling, as you're exhaling, I want you to hold the word lightheartedness in your mind. I want you to hold the word lightheartedness in your mind as you're taking these deep breaths. And as you exhale, of course, just releasing everything, letting everything go, relaxing into a feeling, into the state of being of lightheartedness. So your eyes are closed. On the inhale, you'll squeeze everything together, tightening your entire body from head to toe. And on the exhale, you'll relax. Relax into your light. Relax into lightheartedness. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Squeezing everything together. And as you exhale, sighing it out through your mouth, allowing everything to relax. Deep breath in. Creating that tension in your body. And as you exhale, sighing it out through your mouth, allowing everything to relax. Relaxing into your light, relaxing into lightheartedness. Deep breath in. Pausing at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, and sigh it out. Allow everything to relax. Allow yourself to relax. So as we devote ourselves to the light within, as you move through that process, as you are intentional about devoting yourself to the light within, what you will find is that everything that does not agree with your light, everything that does not resonate with your light, will begin to fall away. So any thoughts, any feelings, anything that you're holding on to in your mind, heart, or body that doesn't agree with the guidance, the way that your light is guiding you to live your life, anything that doesn't align with that guidance will fall away. It may come up. At first, you may see it, you may have to identify it, you may have to look at it, you may have to face it, you may have to feel it first. But as you are feeling it, seeing it, identifying it, looking at it, you can say, wow, I've been holding on to this. And because I've been holding on to this, I've been dimming my own light. I want to let it go because I no longer want to dim my light. And so then you lean into lightheartedness. You surrender to living a life of lightheartedness, of living in a lighthearted way because you want to feel good in your mind, body, and spirit. So we're going to go ahead and move into the meditation. I will give you the mantra first so you can write it down. The mantra for today says, "The light that I am is eternal and free. The light that I am is eternal and free." So write that down, say it out loud once or twice. And then go ahead and close your eyes. Just listen to the sound of my voice. Begin to take your attention to your mind's eye. And in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine a peaceful place. Imagine a peaceful place. Imagine yourself in that peaceful place, in that space or in that place that is peaceful and relaxing to you. And in what kind of environment does that look like? What does that environment look like for you? It could be the room that you're in right now. It could be your home. Your home could be the place where you feel the most peaceful. Or it could be a place that you want to visit or that you want to travel to. Imagine that space. Imagine that environment in your mind's eye. No one else around, just you in this peaceful place. And I want you to see on the ground in this space that you're in, there's a blanket ahead of you on the ground. And you see that blanket and imagine or notice yourself in your mind's eye begin to walk up to that blanket. And as you walk up to that blanket, you begin to notice that there is a being lying on that blanket. And when you approach this being, you notice that it is a version of yourself. So just notice and observe and witness what version of yourself is lying on this blanket. And now that you've established that, oh, okay, this is this version of my inner child, go ahead and see yourself hug this version of your inner child. Saying hello, saying thank you for being present here with you in this moment, saying thank you for being the light that has always been guiding you. Just saying thank you. And then you'll begin to notice this version of yourself lying back down on the blanket. And then you'll notice yourself as you are, taking your hands and placing them on the belly of this version of your inner child. And you'll notice the energy that's flowing from your hands to this solar plexus area of your inner child self that's laying on that blanket. And in your mind's eye, you'll begin to speak the mantra over this version of yourself. And I want to invite you to hold this image of yourself with your hands on your inner child's belly, sharing loving, healing energy with this version of yourself. Hold that image in your mind while also repeating out loud over this image, over this version of yourself. The light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you are is eternal and free. And then you'll take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out. And you'll repeat again, the light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you are is eternal and free. And then you'll take a deep breath in and sigh it out. And while you're still holding that image in your mind, this time you'll repeat, the light that we are is eternal and free. The light that we are is eternal and free. The light that we are is eternal and free. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out through your mouth. And then in your mind's eye, begin to notice your inner child sit up to face you. And notice yourself, or grab the hands of this version of your inner child, and you're holding hands with your inner child. And you're just looking into the eyes of your inner child, and you're there holding hands. And just notice how you feel as you're sitting with this image of you holding hands with your inner child. And you'll take a deep breath in, sigh it out, and then you'll repeat, the light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you are is eternal and free. And then notice yourself release the hands of your inner child. And you stand up with this version of your inner child. Notice yourself giving your inner child a hug. And then see yourself step back. And you turn around and you begin to walk away. Observing how you feel as you're walking away. And as you see yourself walking away from this version of your inner child, begin to notice yourself walking back into the space that you're currently in. Seated or lying down, wherever it is that you are right now in this moment as you're hearing my voice. And you'll take a deep breath in. And you'll sigh it out. You'll place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart space. Taking a deep breath in. Sighing it out. And you'll repeat, the light that I am is eternal and free. The light that I am is eternal and free. And then you'll take a deep breath in, sigh it out, release your hands. Gently and slowly begin to open your eyes. And just notice and observe how you feel. The light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you are is eternal and free. The light that you all are, the light that we all are, has always been, will always be eternal and free. It can be very easy for us to be wrapped up in the personality. It can be very easy for us to be wrapped up in the material aspect of who we are, and allowing our emotions and our feelings and who we perceive ourselves to be to rule our lives, to dictate how we live, how we move, what we do. And so through devoting ourselves to the light within, we begin to allow that light to guide us, to guide our decisions, to guide how we move and walk through this life, to guide how we interact with ourselves, with our own lives, and with the people around us. The light that we are is eternal and free. My prayer for you is that you will carry this mantra with you as you are going throughout your day. Make sure you journal. Write down how that experience was for you with connecting with whatever version of your inner child it was that you needed to connect with. Make sure you journal about that experience. Make sure you journal about what feelings, what emotions, what came up for you as you were moving through that. How does the mantra resonate for you? What are you, as you connect with that mantra, as you sit with the mantra, the light that I am is eternal and free. What opens up for you? What do you let go of? What are you being asked to let go of? What is that mantra asking you to let go of? What is it asking you to surrender? What is it asking you to say no to? How is it inviting you to be more loving, more forgiving? And what ways is it asking you to open up? I can feel, I can just feel the expansion, and I can feel the releasing. And I hope you can feel it too, and I hope that you'll embrace it. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, if you have anything that you want to share, make sure you leave a comment, and we'll talk about it. I love you all so much. I'm grateful to you for being here. I'm grateful to you for doing the work. This is very beautiful. And I'll see you tomorrow.